Well, tonight we introduce you to another community member getting recognition for her volunteer efforts.
Now, her day job entails getting people financing for construction projects, but she spends most of her time helping out at the La Crosse Area Builders Association, a nonprofit trade organization that serves 5 counties in western Wisconsin.
Hello there, how are you guys?
Jody Swenson knows a thing or two about hardship.
When I got divorced in 2000, it was my daughter and I. Our first year was a little bit rocky. I was making $7.50 an hour at the job that I had at that point. So trying to pay rent and take care of life was a little bit rocky.
Besides being given the basic necessities from a local organization when she needed it, she was also given something else.
Someone handmade Barbie clothes and gave them to us for Christmas that year for my daughter. And it just touched me so much that someone would, take the time to sew these for someone that they didn't even know.
And that stuck with her all these years later. When Jody was back on her feet, she started volunteering because that's what she always did with her mother growing up. And when her father retired, he started driving a school bus.
One of his absolute favorite things to do is if he saw someone get on the bus who didn't have a proper raincoat or didn't have a winter coat or didn't have a pair of boots or mittens, he would go into the Salvation Army and purchase those items for that family. So I grew up with 2 parents who very much set an example of making sure your neighbors are covered.
And Jody set the example for her daughter.
She didn't have a babysitter or whatever, and so, hey, come to this event and help out. And I have learned to love what she does more, so now that I know a lot more. And so now I'm also a part of the Builders Association doing volunteering as well.
The Builders Association has 200 members, and almost half are active volunteers.
Thanks for coming tonight.
The group does everything from sponsoring families over the holidays, helping the homeless, and giving away thousands of dollars to area high school teachers in need of supplies. Alex and Jolene Goodman also volunteer with the Builders Association, and they nominated Jody for the Jeffrson Award.
When I think of a volunteer, that's the first person I think of. She makes other people want to jump in and get involved because that's just the type of person she is. You want to emulate her. Anytime we need a helping hand, it's always Jody. She's always there with a smile on her face.
Jody believes there's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to volunteering, and any little bit helps.
Honestly, it's amazing what you can accomplish when you put your mind to it for an hour.
She says your time helps the person on the receiving end, but it also delivers a sense of pride and purpose to the volunteer.
I would like to think that I made a positive impact in someone's life. It doesn't have to be everyone's life, but I would like someone out there to know that I had their back when they needed someone to have their back.
At the annual Building Careers Tools for Schools banquet earlier this week, the La Crosse Area Business Association donated $12,000 worth of educational materials to 24 industrial technology programs. That's in high schools throughout the 5 Wisconsin counties.
Well done there.